Hello, I'm Kevin Watler in for Misha Allinger. You're watching the CMR Daily Buzz. More than 120 homeschooling applications have been approved since the start of the 2021-2022 academic year, with more parents expressing interest. The Department of Education Services is reminding parents that according to education law, the department must approve homeschool arrangements before engaging in any homeschool programs. To learn more or become a part of the Cayman Islands homeschool community, visit homeschoolcayman.ky. A long-running dispute between local broadband service providers Flow and C3 has been resolved following arbitration proceedings mediated by ICT regulator OffReg. The 127-page determination document found some points in favor for C3 and others in favor for Flow. C3 submitted an initial dispute determination request to OffReg in June 2019 regarding several issues it was experiencing obtaining infrastructure sharing services with Flow. As the operator of the Maya 1 subsea cable, Flow is legally required within the terms of its license to provide shared infrastructure access services to other licensed broadband services providers in the Cayman Islands. Feral cat control operations in Little Cayman resumed this month following a settlement agreement between the Cayman Islands government and local animal welfare charities. The project, which started in 2018, was halted by a temporary injunction obtained by Feline Friends and the Cayman Islands Humane Society. After more than 3 years of negotiations, the animal charities agreed to close the matter through payment of their legal cost, which amounted to $25,000. Cabinet approved the settlement to ensure invasive species management in the sister islands could be resumed. Dorothy Whitaker has been appointed Director Designate of Government's Computer Services Department. As provider of strategic solutions serving core government and select statutory authorities and government companies, the Computer Services Department enables these entities to achieve their digital and technological objectives. Now, the department also maintains government's data centers and network and services internal users with technology. There are just a few days left to submit a nomination for the inaugural Cayman Connection Making Waves Awards, which recognize Caymanian students and professionals living abroad. This includes those who have made outstanding contributions to and excelled in their respective fields while striving to promote the Cayman community globally. Visit caymanconnection.org for the application. As a reminder, more details on each of these stories are on our website, caymanmallroad.com. Now for your CMR weather update, it's brought to you by WG Charters. Sunrise at 5:51. Sunshine and clouds will be mixed. It's a good idea to keep an umbrella handy. It will heat up to the high 80s. Winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then the sun sets at 7:07. At nighttime, it cools to the low 80s. High tides at 10:30 a.m. and 11:49 p.m. and low tides at 5:28 a.m. and 4:48 p.m. Looking forward, similar weather conditions are expected. It's summertime, so hot days and warm nights with brief scattered showers. Very typical for this time of year. CMR weather updates are brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, and we encourage you to support them. The new regulations on mask-wearing pre-arrival testing and unvaccinated Caymanian travelers came into effect on Thursday, June 30th, and here's a message from Minister of Health and Wellness, the Honorable Sabrina Turner.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness shares in your excitement as we move even closer to normalcy. We can all agree that arriving to this very point did not by any means come easily. And I am truly grateful to the people of the Cayman Islands having remained compliant and, most importantly, patient every step of the way. First, the long-awaited removal of mask-wearing mandate. Mask wearing will now be discretionary. This means you can choose to wear a mask for your own safety and comfort inside a public place. Certain places, such as prisons, healthcare facilities, may still, however, require persons to wear a mask, so keep one with you at all times, just in case. Another exciting change is the repeal of pre-arrival testing for all persons coming to the Cayman Islands. We know traveling already requires many details, and removing the pre-arrival testing requirement is truly a step towards normalcy. With increased travel for summer vacation, right here on our doors, we know that this change is definitely welcomed. Unvaccinated Caymanians and legal residents will also be able to return back home without quarantining. Again, this is a huge step in us embracing and welcoming home our Caymanians and legal residents where they're unvaccinated and no longer have to quarantine. Unvaccinated visitors, those are persons with close ties to the islands, will still be required to quarantine for 7 days, but will not have to test at the end of the quarantine period. Persons who receive a positive lateral flow test result should first report it to Public Health on explore.gov.ky. Then you should get a PCR test to confirm your result and isolate at home. Treat your symptoms at home, and at the end of your isolation, you will no longer have to do an exit test. We are happy for relaxed restrictions, but we also understand that it does not call for less responsibility. Seek vaccinations for any dose that you may be eligible to protect yourself and your vulnerable loved ones. Practice proper hand hygiene and choose to enhance your immunity through a healthy nutrition and exercise. Now, our public health team will continue surveillance, and we will actively monitor the spread of COVID-19 and amend restrictions accordingly to the needs of the community. Let me take this opportunity to thank you for your cooperation up to this point and for trusting your elected leaders and medical experts to make the best decisions for the people of these blessed islands.
Thanks for watching the Daily Buzz. Please stay safe and God bless.